We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Clevenger gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games,
tonight for
6
Texas.
really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The center fielder, number 4.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of number 6 hitter. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Digging in, Adam Eaton, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's 0 for 7. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Luis Arias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that misses 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
In is Jorge Soler, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rangers leave 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games. But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oscar Mercado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Andujar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Puig, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One and one to count. Santana is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. Andujar's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jordan.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming, here it is. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Lays off 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Two and 1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Luis Arias will be next. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jorge Soler. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 2-0 Texas. Coming to the plate now, Ernie Clement, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Roberto Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. There's 1 to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Indians fail to score. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
2-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Rangers.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here to that ball found the ball.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And that misses ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Andujar fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Leury Garcia will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
Here it comes, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
One and 0. Here it is.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Leury Garcia will stick around as he'll take over in right field. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jordan Luplow.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Ernie Clement is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Minor gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A high fastball is in there. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 2 and the Indians 1. Adam Simberg takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A man on third with 2 down. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Texas. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he takes strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Oscar Mercado. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now
well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Frenmel Reyes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Don't want to forget about him. Two out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. Minor sets. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Tribe. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
That's a ball. I got the count 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Hit to short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8.
Tim Anderson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Dominic Leone will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
No left fielder.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Santana.
Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So he's just a 3rd of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Minor's ready. Here's the delivery.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 3-1. The plate now for Texas is the DH, Jorge Soler. He went deep last time up.
Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball three.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Ernie Clement. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been up. Unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and one.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 55.
Now in the box, Roberto Perez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Tim Hill answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Tim Hill.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count still. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Cesar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home misses down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here comes another 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Maton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Maton.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Two-0 count. The pitch ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. Around first, digging for two. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Blaze off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Swing and a liner. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Tim.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the sinker.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two and 0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. Eduardo Nunez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 13, Eduardo Nunez. Now at first base, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Indians,
what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland.
Ramirez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 31, Steve Cishek.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one, well below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Minor wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Steve Cishek closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run.